The 2017 Toyota Avalon is the pinnacle of the Toyota sedan lineup. It offers Lexus levels of style, tech, and luxury amenities, but at a much more affordable price. There are many different trims and configurations of the Avalon, all of which this video will cover. So let's see if this Avalon should be considered a discount Lexus. We would like to specially thank Toyota on Nicholasville for allowing us to come out and film this review. If you would like to check out their dealership and massive inventory of all the Toyota models, a link to their website has been provided in the video description. Every model has this standard Toyota key fob, which is small and lightweight. They'll also get the smart key access system. Let's check out the powertrain options under the hood. For 2017, the Avalon won't see any changes under the hood, besides revised fuel economy figures. That means regular Avalons will continue to get a 3.5-liter V6, producing 268 horsepower and 248 pound-feet of torque. We have the hybrid Avalon, which of course has a totally different setup. It uses a combination of a 2.5-liter i4 paired with an electric motor and a nickel hydride battery pack. They together produce a total system output of 200 horsepower. Power is sent to the front wheels through either a continuously variable transmission in the hybrid or a 6-speed automatic in the V6. The fuel economy is pretty impressive for both models, but the hybrid obviously takes the prize with an EPA rating of 40 city, 39 highway, 40 combined. The V6 is rated significantly less at 21 city, 30 highway, 24 combined, which is still not bad for the class. Now we'll check out the exterior design and features. The Avalon doesn't see many changes this year, since it was just refreshed last year. The front end is dominated by this 2-piece grille. The bottom half is very large and surrounded by chrome. The badges are blue on the hybrid Avalon, and those badges are the only styling difference for the hybrid. Only the limited models will get these quadra beam HID headlamps with LED daytime running lights. Touring models get LED headlamps, while the remaining Avalons get just halogen headlamps. Down here you'll find your turn signal indicators because fog lamps aren't available on the Avalon. As you would expect, there are many different wheel designs. Most will have 17-inch dark gray alloys, but the Touring and Limited have their own unique designs. The hybrids get regenerative braking, which helps recharge the battery pack. The regular models get ventilated disc brakes. Of course, they'll all ride on all-season tires. The mirrors are heated, power adjusting, and have turn signal indicators built in. Limiteds also gain auto-dimming abilities and puddle lamps. This is the blind spot monitoring system, which is included on XLE Premium and up. These indicators will light up when a vehicle enters your blind spot. The Avalon is 195.3 inches long, which is several inches longer than the Nissan Maxima or its own sibling, the Lexus ES. The most important change for 2017 is the addition of Toyota Safety Sense as standard equipment. Like most 2017 Toyota models, pre-collision braking, lane departure alert, auto high beam headlamps, and dynamic radar cruise control are standard across the board. These systems will help the Avalon retain its Top Safety Pick Plus rating from last year. Walking around to the rear really shows you just how sporty and luxurious this car looks. All models get this tasteful chrome piece which connects the taillights. The taillights themselves are LED and they have smoked lenses. On the hybrid model, the exhaust is hidden behind the bumper for a more economical look, but every V6 Avalon gets dual horizontal exhaust outlets. The V6 Avalon comes with a 17.2 gallon fuel tank, but the hybrid model loses 0.2 gallons of capacity. Despite that, however, the hybrid gets a gigantic fuel range of 680 miles. The V6's range looks tiny in comparison at 413 miles. Now let's hop inside and check out the luxurious interior. Every Avalon gets leather seating in either almond, black, or light gray colors. On the Touring and up, you get premium perforated leather seats. The door trim is very premium. The armrest has nicely padded color contrast leather across it. Every window is automatic up and down. Models XLE Premium and up get memory functions for the seat and mirrors. This whole area is covered in leather, which is something even the Lexus ES doesn't have. Most Avalons come with an 8-way power adjusting driver's seat with power lumbar. Limiteds, however, come with a 10-way seat, which includes 4-way lumbar support and a thigh extension. The seats are perforated and they have nice stitching patterns on them. When you first get inside the Avalon, you'll be struck by just how nice it is. I venture to say if the badge was covered up, people would guess this is a much higher caliber vehicle. The materials used in the cabin are top-notch. Stitched soft touch plastic makes up the upper areas. And the middle area is made up of leather, which flows all the way across the vehicle. The wood trim does likewise. It's not actually real, but it looks pretty good. Fit and finish is very good despite all the layers. Let's go ahead and start it up. The blue button means hybrid. Every model comes equipped with this 7-inch high-resolution touchscreen. These gauges are of course unique to the hybrid. In place of a tachometer, you get this power gauge. There is also a ready light, which tells you the car is ready to go even if the engine hasn't started. And now it just did. I will say the transition is pretty smooth. The center display has all the regular stuff, plus some hybrid specific stuff. The steering is electric power. Every model gets a leather-wrapped steering wheel as well. It has the standard affair of controls, including for the display and the new safety systems. Like I already mentioned, the cruise is adaptive. The wipers are rain sensing on the Limited. The wheel is manual tilt and telescoping. Down here you've got controls for some of the safety systems. You've also got trunk and rear sunshade buttons. This is standard only on the Limited. There is also a small felt-lined coin tray. There are several other storage areas around the cabin. Inside the center console, you have a sliding tray, which is removable. It's pretty deep. The armrest can also adjust. Up here you have another area which is covered by this Qi wireless charging pad. Not every phone is able to take advantage of this, but it is still a nice feature. Inside you have a lot of space, which is completely felt lined. This is where you turn on the charging pad. There is also a USB, aux jack, and a 12-volt power outlet. Finally, there is a pretty small storage area in the door. All models get this shifter. You can manually shift on both the hybrid and the regular model. When you activate manual mode on the hybrid, it gives you a tachometer for the simulated gear changes. When you shift into reverse, a standard backup camera appears. It does have trajectory, but there are no parking sensors. The mirrors also tilt down to help you see the parking lines better. There are several drive modes, including an EV mode on the hybrid. This mode locks the car into using only battery power until it is depleted. The other two modes make small adjustments. Toyota nicely includes heated seats on all Avalons, and on the Limited you get heated and ventilated seats. Most Avalons have dual-zone automatic climate control, but our Limited has tri-zone climate control. You make adjustments through these touch capacitive buttons. They are very responsive, unlike some similar setups in other brands. The screen dims to draw focus to certain functions. There are a few physical buttons for the zones and defroster. Avalon Limiteds get this 11-speaker JBL Green Edge sound system. It has great sound quality. Other Avalons get either an 8 or 9-speaker audio system. The volume and tune knobs are large physical controls, and you also get a single-disc CD player. Most of the Entune system is controlled via these touch capacitive buttons. Let's go ahead and quickly check it out. This system can be set to have a customizable home screen. You can choose to have different configurations and apps on the screen, such as audio, phone, and navigation. I currently have my phone connected through the standard Bluetooth, and can play, pause, and skip songs straight from the screen. You also have sound settings, and you can switch between sources. You have AM, FM, XM, CD, USB, aux, and Bluetooth to choose from. In apps, you basically have all of the car's features, plus you can get more apps when you download the Entune app onto your phone. XLE and XLE Plus models get connected navigation, which runs through your phone. Every other Avalon gets this integrated nav system. You can set a destination several ways, like by using points of interest. As you can see, the system moves quickly. Inside phone, you have a list of synced contacts. You also have text message support. Eco shows you the flow of energy through the hybrid system. For a more extensive look at all of Entune's features, check out our dedicated Tech Help video. A link is provided in the description. All but the base XLE Avalon get this auto-dimming rearview mirror with a compass and HomeLink universal remotes. Your sunglass holder. Up here is the SOS button, which can call emergency services on demand or automatically in the event of an accident. Only the Limited gets ambient mood lighting. This power tilt and slide moonroof is standard on all but the base Avalon. There is no panoramic moonroof option. The Avalon has always been known as an old folks car, but this interior is anything but. It has a very modern design to it, and is more luxurious than many luxury vehicles. Even 5 years after this model's introduction, it still impresses. Let's go ahead and check out the rest of the vehicle. In the rear of the Avalon, you have a ton of space, 39.2 inches of legroom and 37.9 inches of headroom to be exact. That makes it quite a bit larger than the Nissan Maxima, but right in line with the new Buick LaCrosse. Thankfully, all the great materials carry over to the rear door trim as well. The seats are soft and supportive with the same stitching as in the front. The abundance of luxury features continues back here as well. Like I said earlier, the Limited gets its own climate controls back here, which is something even the much more expensive Lexus ES is missing. The Limited also gives you rear seat heating as well. And there is a 12-volt power outlet back here as well. The legroom back here is absolutely enormous. I can almost stretch all the way out, and there is plenty of foot space under the seat as well. Moving over is easy thanks to the nearly flat center tunnel. On this side I have the seat adjusted all the way back, and it still leaves plenty of space for me. You do have a nice leather-wrapped center armrest with 2 wood-covered cup holders. Regular Avalons get this trunk pass-through, but in the hybrid it is a dead end since the battery pack blocks the way. Your rear lighting. The headliner is decently soft. You can open the trunk with this button on the key fob, or the button on the bottom of the trunk. In the trunk of the Avalon, you have 16 cubic feet for regular models, and on the hybrid that is reduced to 14 cubic feet thanks to the battery pack. The rear seats do not fold on either model. You probably won't need that feature since the Avalon's cargo capacity is significantly higher than the other competitors I mentioned earlier. The pricing info will be written out at the end of the video. The rear of the Avalon is very comfortable. The abundance of space and amenities makes you feel like you spent a lot more money than you did. The passenger seat is 4-way adjusting on most models, except the Limited, which has 8-way adjustability with 2-way power lumbar. The glove box is surprisingly small, but it is illuminated. The sun visor has an integrated mirror and light. Thanks for watching our review of the 2017 Toyota Avalon Hybrid Limited. Stay tuned for the pricing information of this particular model, as well as the rest of the Avalon lineup. Be sure to subscribe if you want to see more of the latest automotive delicacies. See you next time.